Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Right. Oh, not this. Not now. Right. Sorry, but my battery's dying. So we're going to use my charger in this one. So this is FSF episode 2. And this time, unlike the last episode where we landed here on the moon and put another satellite into orbit, we're going to land here on this asteroid called 2006 RH120, and I don't really care where I land, but I really want to land in this little over here. The asteroid is quite small, like this bit nearly goes out of its balance, but it's not actually dead center on its trajectory. So we've got a rocket. It's called the JR3. It's got 3 stages, unlike the JR4. It has 2 side boosters, 1 main stage, the second stage, and the third stage. The second stage is only going to be for orbit. That's going to be for the encounter. And this bit in here is going to be for the landing. So we got Frontier engines and the Titan engine. Lift off. I'm going to turn the volume down a bit so it doesn't like hurt anyone's ears, because they do hurt on recordings. The third thing, I don't really see the need for side boosters, so you know what. Let me disconnect them. Let's watch them explode. Oh, it's glitchy. It's glitching. In a minute you'll see an explosion. You see it there? Yeah, the side boosters are completely gone. The game was glitching for some reason, I don't know why. You'll see what the lander looks like in a minute. Right. There we go. It's early. 400 meters too early. Right. In each series there's going to be 5. So this series is mainly going to focus on Earth, staying in the Earth system, the Earth, the asteroid and the moon. Series 2. Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't think this has worked. Nope, it's not working. Come on. There we go. Right. So how this is going up. Right. We've used pretty much half of the tank already. The second stage was supposed to be for the orbit, but I realised that stage didn't really have much fuel. The third stage will probably have to be for the orbit. So, right, start turning a bit more. Out of my rockets in the JR series, this is by far the worst. But I still use it because it's able to reach the moon for an unmanned lander. But if I wanted a manned lander, I could use this rocket, but with the JR4, which we used in the last video, lander. Right. Cut off in 3, 2, 1. Right, let's go. We've passed it, we're in space. What the hell? Whoa, 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 whoa. Come on. Don't make me call this mission off. Right, off you, right. We're going higher now. Right. We can't get into orbit of that asteroid without landing on it. Right. Now this is the lander. I'm going to sacrifice some fuel to help power it. Right, they have the same amount of fuel. That's got a bit more fuel. Should last us. Oh, stop glitching, stop glitching. There we go. Let me check the map. Right. Alright. Sorry for the quiet, I just had to concentrate. Right. There we go. Right. No! Oh, that failed miserably. Like I said, to be fair, this is like kind of the hardest places to land. Well, we can say that was a mission failure. You know what? Yeah, this is one of the hardest planets to asteroids to land on. So, back to build. Let's see what was wrong. I landed it too quickly. I didn't give me enough time. So, you know what? Let's do a space shuttle mission. Right. I didn't make this shuttle, okay? So the person who made it gets all the credit. I can't remember their name, but they all get the credit. It comes in two parts. It's this space shuttle was made back in the 1970s, 80s by the USSR. Oh, God. And you know what? Scratch the space shuttle. We're going to launch a Saturn V. Or should we do a test? Let's see. Yeah, we'll do a test. Right. Go try and land on the moon again. We don't want to launch a boat tower this time. Actually. What rocket would be good for it? We'll do this. We'll get the JR3 engine. No, I should load. We use my other rocket called the Neptunian 1, which looks ugly. So Neptunian 2 is basically the same thing, but an even better design. See? The Neptunian 1 will make this is going to be probably like its only series. It's going to be 5 episodes per series. So on the series goes via planets. So series 1 will be Earth, series 2 will be Mercury, series 3 will be Venus, series 4 will be Mars, 5 Jupiter, and so on and so on. So I will do requests for games if you leave them in the comments section. Right, that's the wrong one. Right. we're going to... This is going to be a single launch space station. So a single launch is basically a space station that it's in one piece. So that's going to be aerodynamics. Aerodynamics, I meant, sorry. I'm going to base this off a space station called... Sorry, one sec, back in a minute. Right, I'm back. So, as I was saying, the space station is going to be based off the Salyut program, which was back in the Soviet era, with the space race between the Americans and the Soviets. So, as the Americans were the first to land on the moon, the Soviets were the first to have a space station. Usually for satellite to have this engine here, the LF, I'm going to use a Hawk. Okay. Move that over here. That finger there is kind of annoying. No, it's way too big. Yeah, I was right with the small parts. Right. This episode might be a lot. Whoa, what the? Actually, I like that. Ooh, right. This is kind of a big problem here. Right, let's get the solar panels. Of too big, too small, and here we'll have a docking port, because I'm going to be using a rocket that was made called Soyuz, which is basically a Russian spacecraft that still gets in use today. This is like a crappy version of it. We have no parachute because it's not good. This tries to make itself back to Earth, it will. So right, this video might be a bit longer, but so sorry about that. But the asteroid annoyed me, so I wanted to do it, and that is by launching my first space station. Oop. There we go. The SRBs, these rocket boosters, are necessary. Right. Be half an hour longer, don't they? Alright. It kind of glitches a bit when you turn. That's alright. Right, it's about to... The SRBs, we're about to cut off. This one, this first stage, can make it into outer space, but it won't make it to orbit. That's why we have the second stage. I want to try something. I want to try the ignition. Keep this engine on while I separate them. Let me make a quick save first. Just in case it doesn't work. Oh, it worked. Alright. We're still having fuel up, but I'm going to disconnect the first stage. Right. Yeah, it's going to fail. Let's go back to my quick... Let's go back to my quick save. So, this quick save will... Basically, it's a time machine. Remember, we just run out of fuel in there. I'm not going to launch the crewed craft to the space station today, because it'll take quite a lot of time. Disconnect them to the space station. It won't affect us. For some reason it's glitching. It doesn't usually glitch on me. Right. It's working. Our plan's working. What we're going to do is we're just going to keep going like this until we get this to orbit. Right. This is taking me quite a while now. I was probably better off using the Saturn V to launch space station. This might not actually get used. This might just end up turning to an orbital craft. That's it. You know what? Right. It's gonna work. There we go. There we go. Right. Sorry for the ultra long episode, but that actually kind of annoyed me when we crashed into 2006 RH120. Damn you, Asteroid. This episode only took us half an hour. But, yeah. I hope you enjoyed today's video. And, yeah, yet again, feel like to subscribe if you want to see more from me. If you don't, bugger off then. Right. Bye.